shit! Oh shit!
Run.
That's right, folks. Run. We are back here with another installment of The Problem with That. Tonight's problem with that, the problem with appointing a Supreme Court justice. Now, it seems like in this country, if one side doesn't get what they want, they cry. Or if the other side doesn't get what they want, they cry. And every 4 years or so, it seems like they flip-flop on who's the crying and who's not the crying. So, to start this one off, I'm going to play a little audio clip here of Democrats in 2016. Oh, hold up. There we go.
The American people deserve a fully staffed court of 9.
The president nominates, and then the Senate advises and consents or not, but they go forward with the process.
What we're seeing here, and I hope this is temporary, is a disrespect for the Constitution.
The Constitution is 100% clear. The President of the United States has the right to nominate someone to be a justice of the Supreme Court. Senate's function is to hold hearings and to vote.
The blockade on filling a naturally occurring vacancy, in my view, is harmful to the independence of the Article III branch.
You cannot keep a seat on the Supreme Court, which represents all of us. You cannot keep it vacant against the Constitution.
Do pretty much everything they can to avoid acknowledging the legitimacy of our democratically elected president.
The American people expect the president's nominee to be given a fair hearing and a timely vote in the Senate.
Every day that goes by without a ninth justice is another day the American people's business is not getting done.
That was Democrats back in 2016. But yet now they want to hold up the Republicans' option to do the same thing. Gotta love the flip-flopping on our policies, folks. Pretty much history is on the side of the Republicans on this one. It's sad that Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. Condolences. She was a Supreme Court justice. One that led the way for a lot of things in this country. A lot of women's rights. She really stood up for equality among everything. And Trump even came out after her death, finding out about her death, and said the same thing. But the fact that the Democrats are now crying and whining and want to hold it up, and nobody should be elected until we have the new president, even though you just heard from that right there is they feel that it's the way it should be. Trump has that authority. He is president. That's what this process was about. Sorry the ball didn't roll in their court the right way, and now they're completely flip-flopping from what they were 4 years ago. But it really is in Trump's court. History reports Republicans filling the seat. Doing so would not be any way inconsistent with Senate Republicans holding open the seat of vacancy for Justin Scalia in 2016, which is why they were kind of pissed, because they didn't hold the Senate. So they didn't have that. That's the way it was. The president appoints, the Senate does their hearings, and you even heard from the Democrats it should be timely. They just didn't even really vote. They're like, nah, not worth it. We'll put this on a pile of behind other more important things, like the way everything gets done in the House and the Senate, depending on who's in control. Well, this was more important than this one, and that's the way our politics are. That's the way our democracy runs, unfortunately. But 29 times in American history, there has been an open Supreme Court vacancy in a presidential election year. 29. Or in a lame duck session. The president made a nomination in all 29 cases, and Trump just did his yesterday. George Washington did it in 3 times. Adam did it. Thomas Jefferson, yeah. 29 times between 1796 and 1968. Or 9 times to fill a Supreme Court vacancy in a presidential year while their party controlled the Senate. 9 times. This is going to be number 10. Obama's didn't count. They didn't own the Senate. Pretty much, bottom line is, if a president and a Senate agree on a Supreme Court nominee, timing has never stopped them. By tradition, only when the voters have elected a president and a Senate majority from different parties has the fact of looming presidential election mattered. So right there, it just says it's not going to matter. Trump's nomination will probably get green-lighted and voted on and appointed. But Democrats are now pissed off because they're not the ones in control to do this. That's pretty much what it comes down to, and that's unfortunately the way our politics run nowadays. And that's not the way a democracy really should run. So this kind of just shows the flip-flopping, the lies, the bullshit. They'll say one thing when they're in control, no matter what party it is, and they'll say something else when they're not in control. And unfortunately, folks, that's the problem with electing a Supreme Court justice.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Run.